Hi, this is Silver the Wack. This is going to be the first time I record myself playing a game on the computer. Thanks, B. Not gonna say names, but yeah, very funny. I thought it was funny, but you really didn't have to give me credits to get the game, just because you felt like I needed a laugh. I mean, it is a funny game. It's fine. It's nice. It's a fun concept. And this is actually my third attempt at recording this. The first one I was using some software that had a time limit, so it didn't record much. But that was probably for the best, because I got the bad dad badge since I am doing the Robert route, since I was basically influenced by a creator called A Tiny Gamer, who is also or was also doing the Robert route. I have not watched their latest video about this game because I didn't want to get further influenced. In my choices, and wanted to do this organically. So yeah, this is kind of in the middle because I didn't record parts of it, and when I tried to record this the first time on this software, I clicked new game instead of load. Then the second time I clicked that save instead of the other one, and it was just getting annoying. So I'm sorry if I'm annoying, but I'm doing this for my friend. I'm not trying to look any type of way. I'm sorry about my face, I'm sorry about my hair, I'm sorry about my attire. I'm just sitting in bed because my desk is not comfortable, and I always sit in bed. I have my whole channel to prove that. And yeah, well, let's see if this time it goes well. Because yeah, the first time I got the bad dad badge, and apparently if you smash this character on the first night, yeah, it's game over. So yeah. Not new game, continue. It's this one. Right here. Silas is one of the names I debated to pick, but now it's just a name. It's the name of Dad, and you'll see that in a second. Oof. Okay. There's a problem with window mode, and it's that it cuts the bottom of the text. No. Okay, no. Okay. No. How do I remove the bottom thingy? Okay. This, yes, okay. And then, yeah, when I need it, I'll just go back down and it'll reappear. Okay, cool. It's working still, right? If I do this, nothing happens, right? Yeah, no. Because it's only transmitting the game. Okay. I'm sorry, I really am a noob. So, while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I handed the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And she said, the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Hey, that's great. Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had a heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, this dad looks like me, doesn't he? It wasn't very hard to do that, since I not exactly aesthetically pleasing. This thing that I'm wearing, it's a nightgown, vintage one, by a brand called Baxter Radcliffe. Radfield, yes, no, it's not Radfield. It's Radcliffe, which is equally strange, but Radcliffe. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Oh, that's great. That would be great, actually. Yeah, I remember when I was debating if I should get an MA in book editing. And yeah, one of the determining factors for me was that I didn't have a computer that allowed me to have the software. So, but the software was free overall, so that was good. I'm just gonna save real quick because I'm old-fashioned and I drink coffee from my Peaky Blinders mug. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of a burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with the mouth closed. Yeah, I'm glad the game doesn't have those kinds of sounds. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and then they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Well, yeah, I also lived in a hall of residence. Now I'm just rambling. Usual business for this channel, I'm afraid. I lived in a hall of residence. Most rooms were single rooms, but the cheapest ones were the shared ones. I just got matched with the person I went with from my town, basically. So it wasn't really a match, it was just convenience. Yeah, I wouldn't say that we became best friends, because yeah, she was a noisy chewer, and if you're watching this for some reason, I heard you laughing really loudly at the Ellen show, and I was judging. Probably more than you judged me for moving in my sleep and making noises in my sleep. Because I was working and I had to come home and just plug my ears. And I even had to. That's when I started. Sneeze avoiding. That's when I started using eye masks. This one is in the Sogo one from Gintama. But I have a couple of them. I even made my own version of that, and it looks horrific. I will get it. The word will malfunction. Good, we're good. Yeah, I made my own version of it, and yeah, I realized the wrong in my ways. I should have done the magic circle for the eyes and then done the rest separately. But I mean, it's inspired by it. Clearly, it's just ugly and bad. But yeah, that's just my ramble about roommates and becoming best friends with roommates and issues with roommates. Also, halls of residence are not exactly the cleanest place. I remember that I was working, and obviously I was working in hospitality at a fast food chain, because yeah, that's the easiest stuff to get. And I was cleaning the whole day when I worked. I didn't work every day since I was studying as well, and I didn't work full hours, 8 hours every single day. But yeah, I work pretty much most days. After classes, sometimes I just would have work, and it was just extremely upsetting, especially when I did late night shifts and I returned and I went to the kitchen and it was just chaos and mess everywhere, and I was just so I cleaned everything because I'm an idiot, I know. but it just disgusted me. Like, yeah, it disgusted me. And even the bins were full. That there were bin bags all over the place. Even people brought bin bags from their own rooms into the kitchen and just left them there instead of taking them outside as they should, because the kitchen was just full rubbish that you made in the kitchen, not your personal rubbish. And they even stole the bin bags from the kitchen. Is it raining? Oh, it's raining. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah. So sometimes I would be taking out bins in the middle of the night because it just grossed me out. Not to make myself look like a saint. I was an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I should have left it the way it was. But I couldn't. I just come from a job where you had to clean everything and clean after yourself. And then I wanted to go to the kitchen to like get some milk or something. And it was just disgusting. So I cleaned the goddamn thing. And don't even start talking about the food thieves. I don't know if they're gonna mention this. Let's see what Dad has to say. Craig and I were a good roommate, can be a lifelong. Craig and I were a good roommate, can be a lifelong friend. Okay, cool. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no, I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl, rule. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one, but I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would a snake eat a rabbit though? Yeah, it probably would, Amanda. Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Okay. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You gotta make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, pups. Oh. I do always carry a pocket knife.
You got dads.
Oh. Yeah, let's go for this one. We're still in the... I mean... That's the path I chose. I've never really played a game like this, so... Blaming. I had a lot of fun with Robert last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and that book says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, thinking that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon? What the fuck, like, you put a full stop. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean, but maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake a favorite pie. Brother, you cooked eggs in the microwave. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to make it. No, you will not. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Man, I never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane to me. I do not know what that means in Celsius, but there's nothing like checking. Just because I want to know. Personally. Let's see. Pardon. Uh, 375 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. 190. Normally it's 180 though. But I could be wrong. Am I kidding? I am never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient? The secret ingredient is crime. Where's the game? It's here. I'm gonna say this. Oof. Oof. I'm sure it's fine. No, it's not. It's gonna taste awful. And finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it? Oh my god, 50 minutes. Just wing it. Going to be so excited. I can love the goodbye. I have a seat at the kitchen table and I do more jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Bubs, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. And that's over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and an aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last show, you know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Yeah. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked the whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? How the hell do you even do that? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The sherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. Okay. Sorry for doubting it, Mr. Silas. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to a room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check that book. When last time before I climb into bed? Still nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Oh. Silas. Hey. Hey, Silas. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Oh, what is it? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. Look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Coming out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am in fact not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside and throw on going out pants, shoes and a jacket. The outfit that I picked is very, very nice, I know. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. Pink carnation, a pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can see. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? Yeah, I love Tom Waits, yes. I've heard of Tom Waits. That's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette that cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Should I ask if he's okay? Hey, okay. Okay. Just peachy. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits in the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Oh, it's one of those dates. That's nice. Sorry, I have to plug my ears, or at least one of them. No, I need to plug both ears. I'm sorry to myself because then I can't hear the sounds. Well, it is what it is. I sit down and take in the view. We're still on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us, and as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's also gorgeous. This is where I come to my surprise. What the hell, brother? What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe very audibly, a sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. Obviously not. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times, that's how I operate. Oh, that way like that. Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm on so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. You know, I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Silas, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. Me about crochet and knitting. Hey! Ow, 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 ow. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. Yes. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? I really would like to listen to the sounds, but no. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelette without breaking a few hand eggs. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. Probably. Knife that wood. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to do something with this. Okay. Oh gosh. What am I supposed to? Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh god. I did not expect this at all. Okay. Grab. So you kinda... Oh dear. Oh. Sharp stick. You made a sharp stick! Oh golly. It's a popsicle stick. Wooden freezer. You made a popsicle stick. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, what the hell am I making now? Oh, it's a toothpick. It's a bubble pop. I made a bubble popper. Okay. I was not expecting a mini game, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I won't say. What the hell is this? Ouija board planchette. Ouija board planchette. Is the what? Honestly, without any irony, this date would be amazing. It's a self-portrait. You made a masterpiece. Oh yeah, sure. What's that? Interesting. What do we have here? Ambidextrous. A stick. And now we have a huge block of good quality Miss Molly. What the hell am I making? Oh! It's a swan. Nice work. The meanest bird. I mean, it's a mean bird, yeah, sure. Now I kind of want to try whittling myself. Not literally whittling myself, but Sir Hans Orsington the Brave. Yeah, managing that is just part of being an adult. Yeah, I guess. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robin is. It's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carve and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? He pulls out a red bandana and he wraps it around my thumb. All tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut with surprising gentleness. He places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I wouldn't say it's sexy, I would just be like, oh, it's nice. I say I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them all out here. You know. Can I listen to the... Oh gosh. A professional. Oh, I was actually putting the... It's still raining and I'm glad. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is bullshit. Yes. But yeah, this town is a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. Now Robert speaks like an idiot. Like me. I'm gonna put this here. And excuse you, Robert, I could dump you for saying that Mothman is BS. I like Mothman. Best thing about West Virginia. You're joking. Oh, I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city, aside from the occasional stray coyote. I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pitbull, real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night she goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Yeah, I saw this in a Tiny Gamer's gameplay, so I know he's lying, but yeah, from the experience with this character until now, I would just assume that he was making this up. Second day, I get the idea that into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment. But hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betty start marching in the morning. It gets a little late, and we set up camp. But it's different this time, real quiet. I can hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling, not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it, in the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong, big, arms too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yell from Betsy, and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone, into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. You're lying. Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Robo pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Tell that to Betsy. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl, it's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. My man is pretty tanned. You messing with me? Right? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl crawl away back into onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. It doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. Yeah, brother, same. I feel that one. I had to get out of the house. I had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette. A cigarette. Yeah, I mean, good thing that the game also has mistakes. Makes me feel better about myself. Been doing a lot of thinking. Takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more like that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. Now we're getting a bit personal, aren't we? I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great